Good morning. Welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. Today we are here together to do our gentle yoga practice. My name is Joan. I'm so happy to see all of you. We're going to do a low-key practice today. We've had a lot of rain. The barometer's kind of heavy today. And we're going to gather to ourselves what it is that we need. So if you sit, however it is that you've chosen to sit, and you just let your hands rest open to receive what you, just for a breath or two or three, reflect on what you need. So close your eyes, settle into your sitting position. Find the natural rhythm of your breath. Ask yourself for the gift of a calm and reflective mind. And as you reflect, ask yourself, what is it that I need today? And do a few more breaths. And notice maybe what shifts or moves or releases. Maybe the breath deepens. Relax the center of the forehead, the space around the eyes, the jaw, the back of the throat. Feel the center of the throat, center of the chest, center of the belly. And now, just for a few breaths, tuck your chin and see if you can release through the cervical spine. As you release, your chin close to your chest, go as low as is comfortable for you, and notice any spots that need attention. Really softening, lengthening, noticing, breathing. And then slowly, gently lifting your head. And as you lift your head, chin up without throwing the head back too far, release through the throat. Soften so the teeth don't touch. And then bringing your head to neutral, just look to the right, but don't go too far, just a little bit. And then tuck your chin down, so you're about 45 degrees. And then I'm on the right side, so I'm going to take my left hand, and I'm just going to bring it back and away a little bit. And I'm going to take my right hand and just place it gently behind my head without pulling down, and just invite the neck to get a little stretch. And then release that, come to center, and roll the head to the left. Tuck it down about 45 degrees. Take the right arm, bring it slightly back. Left hand comes behind the head, and just invite that shoulder and neck. Keep this shoulder back, the right side. And notice one side may not feel the same as the other. Your eyes can be open or closed. If you have issues with dizziness today, your eyes will stay open. Inhale, come to center. Roll your head to the right. See if you can go a little more to the right. Exhale to center, roll a little to the left, and come back to center. And now tuck your chin again and bring your hands, and you're just going to slide between, don't clasp. Hands behind, and just gently stretch here without pulling. I'm not pulling. Just kind of releasing, curling down toward the floor. As low as you can go. And then inhale, reaching a little bit forward, opening the elbows and coming up, lifting up just a little bit. Exhale, release, stir the pot. And give yourself an opportunity to move around center. When you come to the back of this rotation, you pause and you reverse your circle. If at any time, any kind of churning of the pot does not feel good, you do not do it. And then pause and twist to the right, take a breath, start small. And then twist to the left and bring it out a little bit. And then bring the right arm to rest on the mat, and the left arm up and over. You can look under, or your head can look down, what's ever comfortable, or straight out. And then switch to the other side and bring the breath with you. Feel that lifting up and out of the ribs. Good, come back to center. Both arms up. See if you can stretch it up. Wiggle it out a little bit, maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Good, bring the arms down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Stretch down a little bit. Take a breath here. And then release, stir the pot. 2, 3, come to center and reverse. 1, 2, 3. Great. So now if you're sitting either on a block or a prop, or if you're sitting cross-legged, just release your legs and just massage them out a little bit. Tops of the thighs to the ankles, just give some attention. Sides of the legs. And then inside of the legs. Good, lift the legs, massage the backs of the knees. Backs of the thighs, so you make a little comb. Encourage the hamstrings to soften maybe. And then lower leg. Pick one. And the other side. Good. If you can bring the soles of your feet together, you're going to take your thumbs. And if you come at a diagonal angle from the foot, so from the ankle to the heel, right in that space right here, you're going to just use your thumb and massage it out. Come all the way around. Go up and down, little circles. You can come around the ankle. Breathe. From the heel, slide the finger, the thumb, right up the outside of the foot, all the way to the big toe. So I'm going to take my finger and run it right up the edge of the big toe. And just notice here if it's sore. You can move it down into the arch of the foot as you need it. This will activate the acupressure points in the bottom of the feet. Good. Massage the front, the tops of the feet, the dorsals, and get some awareness of how that feels. Good. Holding at the ankles, now just a little rocking. And settling into the sitting bones, see how you feel here. Look at something that's not moving. Keep your gaze locked on that. Unclench the jaw, and then bring it to center, pause, and slide the legs long. Hands behind the back, little windshield wipers. Good. Roll that right foot around at the ankle and reverse your circle. And then the opposite foot. And we're doing 3, so I notice my left ankle's a little more wonky than the right. I don't judge. Now, little space, toes in, toes out. Keeping, especially as we move into winter, we want to keep these legs, ankles, joints firm. Reverse your circle. Now you're going to curl your toes. So you want to curl them in as much as you can. Open them out and stretch them. Curl and stretch and curl. Nice. And stretch and curl. You should be able to feel like you could pick up a pencil. And curl and stretch and just wiggle it out. Good. Slide your legs so you can come to one side, come right up onto your hands and knees. Bring a block with you. Line up your wrists with your shoulders. Flatten the back, tuck up the belly, tuck your toes. Roll your head a little bit from side to side. And then with your toes pressing into the mat, just rock it back and forth. And get some nice stretching through the bottoms of the feet. Moving that fascia, stretching those toes. Head's an extension of the spine. Good, nice job. And then when you're ready, you come back and you sit, so you get a little more pressure here. And if you want, you rock a little bit from side to side. This is a big stretch for the bottoms of the feet. Keep the breath moving. Good, take a moment, come back up, wiggle your feet, lift your feet, wiggle them around. Flatten the feet, and if you want, then you're gonna come back and forth here. And just stretching it all out. See if you can stretch through the tops of the feet. Releasing that space in the front of the foot a little more. Sit back when you're ready and rock it out again. Take your time. Shifting right and left. Good. Come back to neutral. I'm going to make my legs shift a position so the knees are as wide as the mat, big toes touch. I'm going to bring my block so I can rest my forehead on it. So I'm going to let my forehead rest and my arms are in a sphinx pose. I come into my first child's pose and I shift a little bit until I feel I can settle into the space. Bring the shoulders back and away from the ears and take a breath. And as you're here, delete the stuff you hold in your head that you don't need. Relax the space straight down through the center of the body, around the heart space, and then ask yourself, what do you need to digest? Your things that have occurred in life, the world, the food you've eaten, whatever. Anticipation of something coming. Just for the moment, let it go. And now slide the arms and teepee the fingers, and stretch it out, big stretch here. Shift a little if you can, if you choose. And then release here. Slide your hands back to frame the face again. Inhale. I'm gonna move the block a little bit, and now I'm just gonna ripple up. So I'm gonna ripple up, arms are straight when I lift my head and I bring myself back down like a gentle wave. I inhale and I exhale with the movement. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling on the lift. Exhaling on the release. Feeling that movement through the spine. Softening through the neck. Exhale. Now when you come back up, take a moment. When you ripple up, pause here. Hands as wide as the mat. Now maybe rock the shoulders a little bit. Stay high. Just getting a diagonal stretch, shoulder to hip. If you want more, I'm going to turn my head so my ear comes toward the mat. I can make it as low or as high, and I'm going to just keep my head looking to the right. I'm going to come down and do 3. 1, and push up. 2. Push up with intention. 3. And then roll the head, opposite side. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to alternate it if I choose. So I come down and up and down and up. That will be 1, and we'll do 3. Down and up and down and up. Last set. Down and up and down and up. And now pause and slide forward into your extended child's pose. Now you can keep the block. You can stretch it nice and long. If this is too much and you need to keep it high or you want to hold the block, that's fine too. Teepee the fingers, get a little bigger stretch here. Slide the hands back to frame the face. Inhale, tuck the chin. Level it up, come right into your table. Tuck your toes, and we go right into our dog and cat. So you inhale and you lift, toes are tucked. Exhale, flatten the feet and curl the spine. So make it as big or as small as you need it to be today. So we're still warming up, so make it comfortable for yourself. And down and up. And then come to neutral, tuck the toes, and just a little circle here. Nice flat back. Feel like you could put a coffee cup or a mug on your back, and it would be totally balanced. And then reverse your circle. Good, pause for a moment. I'm gonna take my right hand, I'm gonna bring it to the lower back. Now when I slide it, it's as if it's going to go into my jean pocket on the left side. Inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. And now I release that. You don't have to go anywhere. You're just going to switch sides. Left hand to the right side, flatten the back. Inhale, lift up, look up. 1, and release. 2, and release. 3, and release. And pick another variation of a child's pose. So maybe one palm can fit into the other hands. Support the forehead. You can do 1 potato, 2 potato. You can come back with the block. And you breathe. And then slowly lift up. Since we're here, we're just going to stretch the shoulders. So I can use my block to support my head if I need it as I go into threading the needle. So my right forearm can rest and I can stay right here with my gaze to the mat and stretch that left arm. Or I can slide it all the way through. Use my block as support if I need it. Or head comes to the floor and I stretch it out. Big breath. Slide that arm back when you're ready. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. You're not going to move. We're going to go to the opposite side. So right arm extends forward and I can prop right here. This could be enough. Or I can slide all the way through with or without a prop. Breathe. Slide that extended arm back. And now we're just going to come off our legs since we've been here for a while. And come right onto our block. Bring your block with you. Put it right between the 2 legs. If you don't have a block, that's fine. You can use a book or just keep some space between your knees so that you can level through that back body. Good, pause. Bring your arms out to the side, level like the letter T, and roll to the right, but don't go too deeply. We're still warming up. And to the left, little twist here. And see how that feels. Easing out through that back body. Come back to center. A little circle. Maybe you want to bring your arms to cactus arms. Little tiny circle. If this is too much, you bring your hands to your ribs. Your hands can come down to the side. And then when you do 3, go the other way. Rock a little bit. And then pause. Take your block out, bring your legs up, keep it bent knee position, and come right into a gentle happy baby. And then bring your feet to the mat. Heels are on the mat, toes are off, and just a little gentle rocking from side to side. In windshield wipers. Now when you're ready, you can roll the legs to the right, look to the left, lift up through that side body, and then go the other way. So you get a nice big lift through that side body, and back and forth. Head can stay at neutral, or as the legs go to the right, you can look left and vice versa. You pick what you need for yourself. Good, come to center. Walk the soles of your feet together. Knees, legs together, small little rocking side to side, just to ease that sacral spine. Tuck that lumbar a little bit. Good, and then pause here. Stretch your arms above you. Bring the arms up to the sky, hands are clasped, rock it here. See if you can open up that space between the shoulder blades. If you want more, you can invert your hands. Get a big stretch here. Bring that right arm down, bend it at the elbow, stretch that left across, but keep the elbow soft, don't overextend it. Get a few of these. See if you can open up behind the shoulder blades. Keep your shoulders happy here. Good. Come back to center, bring your knees in, rock it out. Keep your feet soft, wiggle your toes. Pause for just a moment, bring your legs all the way up, hold behind the knees, point and flex your feet. You can get the benefit of an inversion here. Point one foot, flex the other. Roll the feet around at the ankles. Soften your face. See if you can soften the jaw, the eyes, the throat, the back of the head, the ears. Reverse your circle. Open up, big V, just rock a little bit. Knees are not locked. Good, and then pause. Bring the feet back to the mat, go into a full body stretch. Stretch it all out. Take a big yawn. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Now I'm going to take my blocks with me. Now I'm going to take one block and I'm going to put it under each foot. Now, be mindful that you need to keep the blocks from sliding. I'm just going to lift up a little bit. Just releasing through the shoulders, lifting up, taking a breath, breathing in and out, releasing whatever I'm holding on my shoulders. Take a breath here. Soften the arms. If you're comfortable, you stay as high or as low as you need it to be. If you want to bring it up, you can. Breathe. And then slowly, gently bring it down. One vertebra at a time, and you rest. Rock your legs just a little bit. Good. Bring that right leg in and hug it. Take that left hand, place it on your left hip, cap that right leg and roll it around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, extend that leg all the way up, big stretch. See if you can bring that leg in a little bit, breathe. Shake it out, cross it over the thigh. Arms can be in the letter T, you can come to cactus arms, hands can rest right on your ribs. You pick what you want and you rock it out, right into your pigeon. Now make it as big or small as you need it to be. Start small. Bringing out right through that whole lower body. And then come back to center, little rocking. Good, release. And we switch to the other side. So bring that left leg in, give it a hug, take a breath. Settle it. I'm going to stretch the leg. Bring it in if you want a little bit of a stretch. Bring the knee down, right hand on the right hip. Left hand caps that left knee, we roll around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reverse your circle. Be mindful how it feels. Remember, you take care of yourself and be mindful of knee and hip surgeries, replacements, injuries, whatever you need. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to cross it over. Arms can be in any position you want that's comfortable for you and your shoulders. And you remember, as we rock into our pigeon, you make it as big or small as you need it to be. Good. And then slowly, gently pause. Bring your feet back to your blocks. Hands right on the ribs, lift up again. See how you feel here. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. You come up only as high as it's comfortable for you. And you breathe. If you're comfortable, maybe you want to bring your arms out to a letter T. If you want, you can bring your arms behind you. You can bring it to cactus arms. Take a breath. Slowly and gently release right back down. And just a gentle rocking here. Good. Slide your hands underneath your head. Lift up that back body. You're not pulling the neck, just rocking gently. Good. Pause and rock your legs a little. Good. Take one block now, and you're going to slide it between your feet and bring that in and bring it up. I'm going to leave my hands behind my head, but if this is uncomfortable, again, you change your arm position to whatever you need. Big stretch here, tiny circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, control it with your belly and your back. 1, reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe. Bring the knees in. Let the heels come to the buttocks and press up. And down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6. Bring it all the way down. Breathe. Little tiny rocking. Now I'm going to take that block and I'm going to slide it underneath the sacral spine so I can come into a lifted child's pose. I'm going to hold the block. I'm going to bring my legs in. I'm going to do some toe taps. So I'm going to point my toes, and with control, controlling through the abdominal area and the back, I toe tap down and inhale, lift. It's not fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just rest with your feet up, point and flex the feet. Roll the feet around at the ankle. Reverse your circle. Good, bring the legs all the way up into your supported shoulder stand. Big stretch here. Point and flex your feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.1. Flex the other. 4, 5, 6. Relax your legs. Give them a break. Wiggle your toes. Tiny, 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 tiny circle. So I'm gluing my legs together and I'm doing a tiny circle. Tiny, 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 and slow. And then when you're ready, you reverse. 3. And now I'm going to heel. So I'm going to flex my feet and heel tap, slowly and gently. Now the heel's going to make it a little lower, so you have to use your muscles, pull it in. 1, 2, relax the jaw. 3, breathe. 4, 5, last one, 6, and when you bring it down, just rest your feet. Inhale, lift up, slide the block out, just rest here for a moment. Hands are parallel to the body, lift and tuck that lumbar spine. Take a breath. Now lift up, only as far as is comfortable for you. You don't have to go super high. And then slowly release. Open up the legs so the soles of the feet are together and just rock it out. So you can move your arms into any position you need. And rock it right here. Good. Pause, slide your legs, and go into your full body stretch. Take a big breath. Good. Bring the knees back in, cross the right foot over the ankle of the left, and then roll it around. 1, 2, 3, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3. Bring it up into a happy baby, and just give yourself a little break here. And then switch. Cross the opposite, left over right, roll it around. 1, 2, 3, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, pause, lift it up right into your happy baby. Good. Release the feet, full body stretch. See how you are now. Big yawn. Now we're going to roll. So I'm going to roll to my right side. You can pick whichever side you want. We will be doing both sides. You're going to just rest right on your side body. Put your arm underneath your head to support it. Make sure your shoulders are in alignment, and you don't want your feet behind you, so your feet are in line, heels are in line with the knees, and you just rest for a moment. And let all this weight rest onto that side body. And when you're ready, slide your legs so your whole body is very much in alignment into the capital letter I position, and then you just begin to rock. So you massage out all those acupressure points up that side of the body, whatever side you're on. Notice any spots that are tender. And take a breath. Good. I'm going to leave my bottom leg. I can keep it straight or I can bend it gently. And I can just bring that top leg to standing. Take a breath. So my left hand is going to rest on my left thigh, and I'm just going to gently pulse it. Just a gentle pulsing here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now pause and go right back into your letter, capital letter I, and rock it out again. See how this feels. Good. And then when you're ready, you're going to roll onto your belly. And in order to support your head, you're going to make a little triangle with your hands. Forehead goes there. You're going to lift your legs and just go into windshield wipers. Reverse windshield wipers. So you just rock it out here and feel the benefit into the ribs, tops of the thighs, and just gently soften. You know, the feet don't have to be tight. And just relax the eyes, center the forehead, release the jaw. Roll your feet around, little circle here like you're stirring the pot. Gentle, really. So I'm just moving from the ankles, little circles here. And then when you're ready, you reverse it. And rest your feet to the mat. Tuck your toes and stretch them out. Big stretch. So you lift up a little bit here through the legs, and then you relax the legs down, touch the big toes, let the heels drop open, and take a breath. Good. Bring the feet back to parallel so the tops of the feet are pressing down into the mat, and I'm going to slide my hands into the torso and lift up into a gentle cobra, just gentle. I'm not even going to lift my head up. I'm just going to keep my gaze to the mat, and I'm going to bring my shoulders back and down. Take a breath. 4, 5, 6, let it go. Lift your feet, rock it out. Good. Now I'm going to switch my position. All you're going to do is roll to the opposite side. So you're going to bring yourself over to whatever the opposite side is for you. And we come right into our chair. Bring your hips and knees into alignment, knees and heels. Shoulders are stacked. Top arm, hand, pinky, fingers All the fingers rest in a teepee and you just rest here. And you feel this side. Take a couple breaths, and then when you're ready, you just let the legs be nice and long. Really line up your whole body and start to rock on this side. And see how this side feels. So for me, this side's not as tender. I have a few more tender spots on the opposite side. Remember, you have acupressure points that run up the side against, you also have the IT bands. So it depends on what you got going on yourself for this particular day. Just notice, just rock it out. And then come to center and bring that top leg to standing. You can keep the leg straight or bend it slightly, whatever's comfortable for you. And we bring the right hand to the right thigh. Now I'm on this side, so if you're on the opposite side, that's fine. And then you just rock it here, just gently pulse. Don't push it. Just gently moving into that hip, inviting it to soften. Good, and then just again, right into your capital letter I and rock it out and see how this feels now. And then rolling right onto your belly again, supporting your head with that triangle. Lift your legs, reverse windshield wipers. And then when you're ready, maybe little circles, rolling around, gentle. Be mindful now, if this doesn't work for your knees, you don't do it. And maybe reverse the direction if that's comfortable for you. Good, bring the toes to the mat, tuck your toes, lift your legs, big stretch here, take a breath. Release, touch your big toes, let the heels rest out to the side like an elongated shape of a kite, and rest. Bring your feet to parallel, slide your hands back. As you slide your hands back into your side body, fingers are wide, feet are parallel, you lift up, your gaze is soft, your shoulders are away, just a gentle baby cobra here. Breathe, little stretch for the low back. 4, 5, 6, release, lift the legs, rock it out. Good, and then just for a moment, rest again. Now, we're going to go right into a child's pose from this position. So it doesn't matter how it looks. Just slide your arms back, tuck your toes. You're going to slide yourself back into your child's pose. Knees are as wide as the mat, big toes touch. If you would like a block, you bring the block. If you want the block so your arms now can come behind you, or any other variation you choose, that's perfect. Breathe. And when you're ready, you let that go. So gently bring yourself up. I'm going to come right up now, extend my arms, and just shift. Shift a little bit. So if you're not facing me, you may want to swing yourself around so it's a little more comfortable for you. And we're just going to slide from side to side. And bring yourself so you can slide your legs to one side. Let your legs be long. Settle yourselves, shoulders back and down. Hands come right out from the hips, and you breathe. Swing to a twist to one side, breathe. And then the other side. And now I'm going to take my left hand and go toward my toes. If I can reach my toes, great. If I can't and I don't want to, my hand rests against the side of my leg. And then opposite side. Come to center, bring the soles of the feet together, rock it out. Take a breath. Good. Slide the legs nice and long. Now when you bring yourself to center here, line yourself up so you have space between your feet. Your arms are in line, parallel with your feet. Your legs are relaxed, don't lock the knees, and we pulse from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest. Bring the feet in, rock it out. Good. You're going to bring that right leg and let it stand and slide that left leg under. Settle yourself comfortably. I'm going to take my left hand and hold the shin, and I'm going to just twist into the leg. Go the other way, Pilar. That's it, you got it. Take a breath. Take a breath here. Bring both. So I want to take the right side of my torso. If I'm on this side, bring it into my thigh. Take a breath. And just use that breath to massage that side of the body. Relax the shoulders, soften the face, and breathe. Good, and then we switch. And you take a breath, roll into that bent leg, take a breath here. Come to center, line the left side up with the inside of the left thigh, shoulders down, take a breath. Feel the inhale and the exhale, the movement of the torso against the thigh, and breathe. 2, 3. Good. Release that. Let the legs come nice and long. Hopefully they're the same length. And rock it out. Pause for just a minute. And now, you're going to decide where you want to go. So we're going to transition into our Shavasana. So you want to lie down in your traditional Shavasana pose, one heel in each corner of the mat, arms out to the side. You can bring your feet up. You can bring your legs together. You can roll onto your side body. You can sit up. You pick what you want, whatever it is that's comfortable for you. Just make sure you're comfortable. If you need to put on your jacket, or if you brought a blanket, whatever you need. And just begin to settle yourself for just a moment. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, take a moment to ask yourself, how am I now? How am I now that's different than when I came in a positive way? What am I noticing? What am I feeling? How am I breathing? Is there any spot that still needs attention or softening, releasing? Notice the brain. Is it calmer, less busy? Relax the back of the head on the mat if you're lying down. If you need a prop underneath your head, that's fine too. If you need to roll your head a little bit from side to side, that's your choice. Your arms are in any place that's comfortable for you. And you notice the rise and the fall of the breath. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, ask yourself for space. Space to reflect, space to gather whatever you need for this day, space to breathe, space to think a new thought, space to release and relax and open around the heart, space to digest the things that go on in life, space in the joints, in the spine, in the belly, in the neck, around the eyes, back of the throat. And breathe into this space that you've created for yourself. Create a little cocoon of space. And as you rest into that place, which is the space that you're giving yourself as a gift today, that's the pause. So give yourself the space to pause. So we did the practice. We did a more gentle practice today. And into the space that you've gathered for yourself, invite in balance, harmony, awareness, courage, confidence. Let yourself be still from the inside out. And then reflect on the energy that you've used in this class today. The energy it took to create space, to create the pause. And settle into the space that you've created for yourself. As you breathe in, imagine that you're breathing in the space from the bottoms of your feet all the way up and out the crown of the head. And all the way down and out through the fingers. So find the rhythm of whatever breath is comfortable for you. And release the space across your shoulders so you don't have to carry the weight of the world or your world. The space to ground and root. So as we move now into fall and we prepare, this time now, between now and the end of the year, is really the space that we need so that we can reflect on what worked, what didn't work, what you want to keep, behaviors, emotions, where you place your attention, what you want to let go of. Fill yourself up with healing, kindness, self-compassion, love, patience, and courage. So it takes courage to come to stillness. It's easier to move than to be still. So give yourself the credit of being still in this moment, in this time, in this practice, on this day. And as you breathe in and you breathe out and you reflect for just a moment, ask yourself, for the gift of a word that could be your mantra, a word that could be a place where you place your attention when you come out of the pause. Maybe the word is pause. It doesn't matter what it is, you just do that for yourself. I am breathing in and I am breathing out into the space that I've given myself permission to hold, to cherish, to absorb, to gather, to pause. And I breathe in, and whatever your word is, say it to yourself, and I breathe out, whatever that word is, and let it fill the space inside, outside, above, below, and side to side, and diagonally. And as you begin now to deepen your breath, as you begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, go into a full body stretch and feel that lengthening of space. Stretch it out, moan it out, sigh it out, yawn it out, whatever you need. Bring your knees into your chest and rock it out. And maybe extend your arms and legs to the sky and shake it out. And shake and shake and shake and shake and shake. And go one more time into a full body stretch and feel it. Maybe you have even more space. And then transition into whatever's a comfortable seated position for you. Take your time getting there, so feel free to rest on a side body before you sit up. And pause and begin to stir the pot. Bring all of the parts of the practice together to land so that you can hold it. And then reverse your circle when you're ready. And then when you're ready, twist to one side and ring out. And the opposite side. And one arm down and one arm over as much as you want. And opposite side. And both arms up. And twist. And up. And twist. And both arms out to the side. Shoulders back and down, and now gather. Gather what you need so that you can bring yourself home into the space that belongs only to you. And you inhale, lift up, and you exhale and you bring it down. And one more, inhale, lift up, and now we seal the practice. We put one hand into the other, and you give yourself a compliment. Today I am filled with space so that I am, and then fill in a blank. Because ultimately your goal is to be at home within yourself no matter where you go. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming out. Feel good. Drink some water. Have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you next time. You're welcome. My pleasure.